My heart was pounding the whole time.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the movie nude scenes that have stuck with us the longest.
Who's the dude?
Number 10, Boogie Nights. Chronicling the golden age of the adult film industry, Paul Thomas Anderson's period film, unsurprisingly, has plenty of nudity.
Hello, are you John?
Yes, ma'am.
Your agency recommends you very highly.
Well, I'm a really hard worker, and if you give me a job, I won't disappoint you.
There are many moments that could be included in this list, including the unforgettable shot of Mark Wahlberg at the end, albeit wearing a prosthetic. We are going to go with the one that happens early. Wahlberg's Eddie, the future Dirk Diggler, is asked by director Jack Horner about his thoughts on Roller Girl, played by Heather Graham.
What do you think of Roller Girl?
She's great.
Yeah. Would you like to do it?
Have sex.
Oh, yeah.
She's then summoned over, and with minimal prompting, strips off your clothes and joins Eddie on the couch. Well, she keeps her skates on. Anderson soon cuts back to Horner, leaving much of the moment to our imaginations. But his steady focus tells us everything. Number 9, The Wolf of Wall Street. Having your first Hollywood film be a Martin Scorsese project is a major flex. That's what happened to Margot Robbie, who went from being fairly unknown to an A-lister after appearing in The Wolf of Wall Street.
So I presume you're Italian?
On my dad's side, I'm also Dutch, German, English. I'm a mutt.
After a dinner date, Leonardo DiCaprio's Jordan Belfort, a married man, is invited into the home of Robbie's Naomi. Knowing this isn't just an innocent visit between friends.
That's it. You're leaving. Don't get involved. Go home to your wife.
Just as soon as it seems he may let better judgment prevail, she emerges wearing just about nothing. And things proceed from there. Robbie displays her promise in multiple scenes throughout the film.
It's supposed to mean
This is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take custody of the kids. If you agree to the divorce right now, I will allow visitation, okay? Don't try to fight it.
But it is this moment that makes her eventual stardom all but inevitable. Number 8, Trading Places. There are definitely aspects of this fish-out-of-water comedy that have aged poorly, but we can't deny that it features first-rate work from stars Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy as a rich broker and a struggling hustler who find themselves in each other's shoes.
Dukes ruined my life over a bet. For how much? $1. $1.
Also making a major impression in a smaller role is Jamie Lee Curtis as Ophelia, a sex worker working with the pair. After giving down on his luck Winthorpe a place to stay, Ophelia proposes a deal.
I'm talking about a business proposition, Louis. I help you get yourself back on your feet and you pay me, in cash, 5 figures. That's the deal, and it's not subject to negotiation.
Then she gets undressed in front of the mirror, laying down the ground rules and emphatically shutting the door. At the time, Curtis was primarily associated with horror movies, but her work in this film showed that she was far more than just a scream queen.
Merry Christmas!
Number 7, Desperado. Robert Rodriguez's Desperado, while highly profitable, wasn't exactly a blockbuster. However, anyone who did see it could tell that Salma Hayek was going to be huge.
I hope you don't think you can take someone like Buchon by yourself.
So you know him?
Yeah.
Hayek plays Carolina, a bookstore owner who becomes involved with Antonio Banderas' El Mariachi. And when they go to bed together, things are seriously hot.
Okay, we can improvise. I'll help you.
Improvise?
Yeah.
As in, they're surrounded by candles. However, it's Hayek who commands the most attention, both from the camera and from the viewers. She later admitted to crying while filming the intense scene, but also asserting that neither Rodriguez nor Banderas put any pressure on her.
Go, go!
Number 6, Moleholland Drive. Even for a David Lynch movie, Moleholland Drive is surreal.
Good night, Betty. You don't have to wear that in the house. What? The wig.
Perhaps the best way to approach it is like watching a series of dreams unfolding right in front of you. But even if you can't piece all or even most of it together, you can still appreciate the bond formed between its two leads. Naomi Watts plays Betty Elms, an aspiring actress who meets a woman with amnesia who claims the name Rita, played by Laura Herring.
What's wrong?
I don't know who I am.
What do you mean? You're Rita.
No, I'm not. I don't know what my name is.
Things get more complicated from there, and the two eventually have sex. Though explicit love scenes between women are often prone to feeling voyeuristic rather than erotic, Lynch and his actresses understand how to emphasize tenderness above all else.
Go with me somewhere. Sure.
Number 5. Basic Instinct. Even if you've never seen Paul Verhoeven's erotic thriller, you probably know of this scene.
There's no smoking in this building, Miss Trammell.
What are you gonna do? Charge me with smoking?
Crime novelist Catherine Trammell, played by Sharon Stone, is questioned in the murder of her boyfriend due to the similarity between his manner of death and her writing.
He wasn't afraid of experimenting. I like men like that. Men who give me pleasure. He gave me a lot of pleasure.
While there has been some controversy between Stone and Verhoeven about how much she knew about what would have been seen, the moment's impact goes beyond just a lack of underwear. It's also an amazing showcase for her ability to play someone who knows how to use her wits to manipulate men however possible.
Would you like a cigarette, Nick?
Number 4. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's remarkable how much the dynamic of a standard scene can be changed by the absence of clothes.
Hey, you got here fast.
Case in point, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Sarah, played by Kristen Bell, breaks the news to Jason Segel's Peter that she's breaking things off.
As you know, I love you very much.
This happens while he's wearing a towel, which is subsequently dropped in disbelief. Segel remains unclothed, and we see just about every inch of him as he tries to process the news. Although much of the humour comes from the shock of the moment, we also have to credit Segel and Bell for the emotional vulnerability they bring to what could have purely been a moment of broad comedy.
There's someone else.
Number 3. Borat. It's often said that actors doing nudity is brave. While that's true, this is on a whole nother level.
Would you have believed it?
In this mockumentary, Sacha Baron Cohen's Kazakh journalist lashes out against producer Azamat, played by Ken Division, both fully nude. Soon, the fight goes from their hotel room to the hallway, where they're seen by unsuspecting guests. It doesn't stop there, as they go down the elevator and into the ballroom, where a banquet is taking place, and things only get more chaotic from there. The duo's antics might not be so amusing to the people caught off guard by them, but they're definitely daring. Number 2. Titanic. James Cameron's historic epic broke box office records, swept the Oscars, and raised the bar for visual effects. But one of its most enduring scenes is also one of its most intimate. Rose, played by Kate Winslet, makes a special request to Leonardo DiCaprio's Jack.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Wearing this.
And so he proceeds to sketch her as she lies on the couch. Though it's since been memed and parodied countless times over, rewatching this scene reminds us of the tender and lovable chemistry between its stars that make their tragic ending all the more heartbreaking.
Thank you.
Also, fun fact, the actual sketch was done by James Cameron himself. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Bound. Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon's already smouldering chemistry reaches a fever pitch in this love scene.
I'm not apologizing for what I did. I'm apologizing for what I didn't do.
Wild Things. An unforgettable moment from arguably the last great 90s erotic thriller.
I want you two to kiss. Come on now.
Shakespeare in Love. Gwyneth Paltrow looks absolutely ravishing in her Oscar-winning role.
Are you the author of the plays of William Shakespeare?
I am.
Then kiss me again, for I'm not mistook.
No hard feelings. Jennifer Lawrence reminds us that she's a top-notch comedic actress in this hilarious moment.
Hey, what you up to over there?
Just doing our taxes.
Team America World Police. We'd never seen puppets like this before.
There's not a thing in the world that can mess this up.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. The 80s was the peak of sex comedies, and the best of them all is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Mom, know you have company?
It's just Mark and Mike from school.
How you doing? Hi, Linda.
Hi, Brad.
While the film does have plenty of heart to go with the smut, the most iconic moment is one of the most explicit. Linda, played by Phoebe Cates, is hanging out at the pool with her best friend Stacy. Meanwhile, Stacy's brother Brad, played by Judge Reinhold, has a fantasy about Linda in her bright red bikini, with her top coming off.
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were.
The slow-motion electric guitar backdrop and the light shining down all add up to one unforgettable moment. And of course, we can't forget the capper, as Brad is brought back into reality by Linda barging into the bathroom.
Doesn't anybody f***ing knock anymore?
What movie nude scene left the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments.
I know what that means. If I put clothes on, it's over, okay?